Hello and welcome to Health Talk. I'm Dr. Manny. Your gut health is connected to losing weight, boosting your immune system, and your mental well-being. It turns out it's also linked to premature aging. That's right. What you eat shows on your face. Here to tell us more is Nika Talib. She's a naturopathic doctor and has worked with stars like Penelope Cruz and Sienna Miller. Her book is Younger Skin Stars in the Gut.
That's correct, Dr. Manny.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
So where did you get this concept? How did you study this?
So I would see a lot of patients that would come to see me with chronic conditions. Naturopathic doctors treat chronic conditions really, really well.
For people to know, what is naturopathic medicine?
So naturopathic medicine, a naturopathic doctor will go through 8 full years of training, including their undergrad. Our medical science training and health and wellness is all combined. It's conventional medicine and also complementary medicine combined. And we're licensed naturopathic doctors depending on what state you are in.
Right.
For example, Seattle, Washington, Bastyr University is one of the naturopathic medical schools there where you can train for 4 full years.
Now, how did you make the connection between gut health and sort of skin aging?
Exactly. So my patients would initially come to see me for these chronic conditions and also tell me that, listen, doc, I'm also starting to see premature aging. What's going on? And we would work with their gut first because the root of all health concerns is seated in the gut.
Right.
So we would fix the gut, and what they would say to me is, you know, Dr. Nikma, I'm noticing my skin is more clear, the pigmentation is better. People are coming up to me telling me I'm looking younger. So I kept seeing that correlation between fixing the gut and it would help the skin.
Let's talk about some of the faces.
Yes.
First, I want to ask you a question. And tell me the truth, because I know what my issue is. What kind of face do I have?
Okay, I would say that you are having too much bread in your diet, sugar and dairy. So, but wine, maybe a little bit of wine too. Overindulging
did somebody tell you that I love wine?
No, do you?
I love wine every day.
Okay.
2 or 3 cups a day.
Oh dear.
Good for my heart and my mental health. All right, so let's go through some of the faces. The gluten face, what is that?
So gluten face, how I came up with that was I kept seeing the same thing where you get the puffiness around the face, you get the redness of the skin, you can get some spots or acne on the skin as well. And what happens with gluten is when you're eating a lot of that gliadin antibody found in gluten, it can cause intestinal permeability, which is kind of leaky gut. And that can cause all those things that you discussed, autoimmune, as well as it can cause you to just
So again, in order to fix that, you would alter your diet to be sort of gluten-free for a while.
For 4 weeks, yes.
For 4 weeks. Okay, the dairy face.
Yes. So dairy face is the darkness under the eyes, the puffy eyelids, people that get a lot of acne, pretty much located around the chin area because, as you know, dairy does affect hormone levels in women.
Right.
It affects with...
increases estrogen and things like that.
And testosterone as well.
Right.
So insulin-like growth factor and...
Which makes for oily skin, which makes for bacteria, and bingo, the acne. You're very bright.
There you go. So
You're
are you.
Sherlock Holmes of medicine. All right. The next one that I want, the one that I have, is the wine face. Okay? Droopy eyelids.
And you can see a redness of the hue in the skin. People who drink a lot of wine. Now, I can see what you mean by, you know, the studies on cardiovascular disease, but, you know, it does...
My wife says I drink too much wine.
Okay.
So you go ahead. This could help her cause.
Because it's causing inflammation in the gut, right? So it's like fermented sugar, basically.
Right.
So, you know, maybe 1 glass, but when you go over the 1 glass, that's when you're pushing it to go onto wine face.
Right, especially if you do it 5 days a week.
Sure.
All right, so the wine face, I got. Anybody who wants to see what it looks like, this is it. Let's talk about the sugar face.
Okay, sugar face, and I don't mean that in a sweet way. Sugar face is one of the worst faces you can have. So it causes that gaunt look, it causes widespread acne, redness of the skin as well, and this is what causes skin sagging. So for those of you out there who want to prevent or reverse the signs of aging, stop the sugar because it causes glycation. And you know glycation is a process that happens that causes changes to your collagen. And your collagen is what you want to keep healthy. And we lose, you know, half of our natural skin filler in our skin by the time we're 40. So around my age.
I mean, the big question for a lot of people out there is, you know, can you reverse the damage?
Absolutely. In my book, I have a 4-week program that if you follow the 4-week program, you will notice a change in your skin. I also have some tips on my website if people want to go to the website. That's another, because I think information is power. And I think when you're following a 4-week program like this, you're really able to see a difference. I recommend everybody doing a before and an after picture.
Right.
So you can remember what your skin looks like.
And in the reversal, which you give specific tips for, what would be the timetable that you will start seeing changes in your skin?
Well, I have patients and I have people that have read the book, and they've said to me that in a little as 2 weeks, they're noticing a difference. Now, if you have really, really bad pustular acne, I try to go on it for at least 2 or 3 months.
Right.
Now, the good news is, Dr. Manny, is that people can also go back to having their glass of wine or their sugar, their gluten, and their dairy 20% of the time. And so it's an 80-20 lifestyle.
Right.
This is a lifestyle change.
So, take a break, detoxify. It shows in your skin, you feel good about it, and I'm sure you're going to also notice physical changes in your joints and things like that.
Absolutely.
And then you learn from that and hopefully change your lifestyle, which is what you're teaching.
Exactly, exactly.
What is the website, or where can people get more info?
They can get more information on healthydoc.com.
All right. Okay, the book, Younger Skin Stars in the Gut, by Dr. Nikmat Talib. Thank you so much for being here. Great book. And if you have a health question, tweet me at Dr. Manny on Fox. Until next time, I'm Dr. Manny.